Mikaela Shiffrin has plenty to celebrate this Christmas. The American skiing standout is off to a perfect start in slalom during the Olympic season, with 4 wins in 4 World Cup races. And she's regaining her form in other disciplines too, following the 2 biggest crashes of her career. This season so far, I had the ability to bring top-level turns in those pressure moments, Shiffrin said. The world, when they're watching, thinks there's no pressure because I have a big lead or I did it the race before, but every single time I stand in the start, it's like a new situation, and I found a way so far. I found a way to dig really deep to find that quality skiing, but it's not straightforward. It takes so much effort. This weekend, Shiffrin returns to the Austrian resort of Semmering, where she's claimed 7 of her record 105 World Cup victories. On 2 occasions, Shiffrin has claimed 3 victories in 3 days in Semmering. This season, there are just 2 races, a giant slalom on Saturday and then a slalom on Sunday. While Shiffrin has won a record 22 World Cup giant slaloms, she hasn't been on the podium in the discipline since before her nasty crash in Killington, Vermont last season, which left her with a deep puncture wound in her side and severe trauma to her oblique muscles. But Shiffrin has been getting closer in giant slalom, finishing 4th twice this season, including in the last race in Tremblant, Quebec. "It's just going to keep taking time," she said. "I want to just keep improving or maybe get repetition from the slalom level." Shiffrin also recently entered a Super G in St. Moritz, Switzerland, for her first speed event since crashing in a downhill in Cortina d'Ampezzo, Italy, nearly 2 years ago. She was on pace for a decent finish until she missed the final gate. Still, it was progress toward her goal of possibly adding Super G to her program at the upcoming Milan Cortina Winter Olympics, where women's alpine skiing will be contested in Cortina. "Even if it's not the Olympics, Super G is a big goal of mine to return to her strong form in Super G World Cup," Shiffrin said. In slalom, Shiffrin's form is so solid that she's been able to consistently win by massive margins and quickly recover from errors. It's quite a turnaround from the second half of last season, when Shiffrin was struggling with post-traumatic stress disorder due to her fall in Killington last season, which left her with a deep puncture wound in her side and severe trauma to her oblique muscles. But Shiffrin has been getting closer in giant slalom, finishing 4th twice this season, including in the last race in Tremblant, Quebec. "It's just going to keep taking time," she said. "I want to just keep improving or maybe get repetition from the slalom level."